Hello. It seems that everybody wants to be doing mail merges now. I think mail merges are great, but I wanted to create a quick tutorial so that you guys can do these on your own when needed. So you're going to be using three programs. You're going to be using Excel, you're going to be using Word, and you're going to be using, where is it, Outlook. Okay, that's going to be the three programs you're going to use. Start in Excel. This is where you're going to create a spreadsheet that has all the information that you're going to use in the merge. So that could be the name for, hello so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. You can personalize it with a company name. You can personalize it with other information. It's also very important that you have their email address. You want to make sure that the email is in there lined up. You do all this, you save the file. Remember where you saved it, because next you're going to go into Word, where you're going to create a document. So the first thing you're going to want to do is write essentially what your email is going to say. This is a ransom demand for a pet kidnapping, and you're going to go into mailings on the tab at the top, and the first thing you're going to do is you're going to select recipients. So you're going to use an existing list, which is your Excel list. You're going to go find that, and there's my merge list. Going to open that up. It's going to verify which page, so which tab. This one was just one sheet, so it's sheet one, but you might have sheet two, sheet three if it's a bigger spreadsheet. So just determine which sheet you're going to be pulling from. And then once you do that, you're going to want to go and match fields. So in this case, you have a list here of all the things that Word is going to call these different columns, and it tries to match it to what your columns are labeled. So first name and first, that worked out. Last name and last, that worked out. These are the names that I gave them in my spreadsheet. Company matched up quickly. It's important you make sure the email matches. So you go to email address, oh, not matched. So I'm going to go find it in here. Again, these are the lists from my spreadsheet, the column headings. So I'm going to click email here, and now that's matched. And then the other two columns, I had two other columns that I had that were not matched, but I'm going to use. So I'm going to use the amount, because there was a number amount there, and then I also had an animal column. So I'm going to show you how those work as well. They could be anything. So if you had anything you wanted to personalize, you could put it in there. And in fact, you could even use entire phrases. So now we're going to go ahead and create the email. So the first thing you do then is, or after you've matched the list, you insert the data you want to pull. So I'm going to say dear, and then you insert a match field. I'm going to use the first name there. I've already done this, as you can see. And then I'm going to say, okay, how's your, and how's company doing? I'm going to go through here and find company. I've kidnapped your, and then this is where you go through it again, insert merge field, animal, and then this last one is the dollar amount, and insert the merge field. I put amount. So again, you can do any field you want. This is just for illustrative purposes. When you've done this, you want to go ahead and preview results. Now, remember, it's going to pull directly, whatever's in your spreadsheet is going to pull. So, for example, this is, Dear Larry, I hope Dell Computers Inc. is having a good year. I've kidnapped your goldfish and will return it in exchange for $10,000. Now, Dell Computers Inc. is not probably how you would say that in the note, so you might want to go back and look at how it's in here, and before you save your merge list, just change that to Dell. And for example, you see the next one, Curly's in all caps here. Well, and when I go to preview that one, Curly's in all caps there. So you can change these things individually here, but the best thing to do is to make sure when you do your spreadsheet to make sure everything's formatted correctly, and then you won't have to do any of those changes. But nevertheless, so now we have Mo, Larry, and Curly each getting a ransom demand of Mo's cat for $3,000. It's time to send these out. You're going to send email messages. You can do a couple different things here. You can, you're going to want to insert your subject line. So I put in a ransom demand. You can send them to everybody. You can send it just to whatever one is open in your window, or you can send it to a range. So if you're sending out to, like, say 100 people, you might want to send them 10 at a time. You can do it that way. When you hit OK, it's going to send it to Outlook. Now, I'm currently not online with Outlook, so nothing's going to go out. But if I was, they're gone. So one trick is you can actually go to Outlook and view things offline and see as they go into your outbox. But I'm going to go ahead and hit this. You'll see it quickly flash through. Everybody's been sent. And now when I go into Outlook and I go into my outbox, I did a test before this, so they're here twice. But here it is right now. These are the three that I just sent. You can open it up and see what it looks like. Everything's great. Hit send when you want to close that window. If I were to go back online right now, they would be out. So that's how you do a mail merge. Outlook you're using Excel, you're using Word, and you're using Outlook. Hopefully that helps, and good luck with your merges.